Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections. This is the incomplete crawl evaluation for this single-family home here in Waldport, Oregon. We've got a pier and post and perimeter foundation, raised foundation, combination foundation here. The pier and post section is, we have an open to exterior condition at the front of the house, underneath the front deck, it would appear. You can see that there's daylight in the distance. I'm going to turn off my light here for a second so you can see that sort of continuous band of light in the distance is an area with no perimeter foundation. Can't get to that location because of overhead clearance issues. There's really no way for me to crawl to that space. We have overspanning conditions. The girders, there's a girder at the midline of the structure, probably at the right-hand side of the kitchen, maybe even a little further to the right, is be a 6 by 6, which is spanning, I'd estimate, 18 feet underneath the home. It's far too far for that sort of framing lumber to span. You have improper pier to girder connection points at the area adjacent to that space. So at this space here, we can actually see that condition there. We also have before I move on, we have a series of 2 by 6 blocks which are not secured to each other, sort of canted off out of plane. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see that. It would be right here in the screen. Hopefully it'll zoom in on it. Hopefully it'll focus on it. So that in a sort of a seismic event, or if that soil was to settle, you'd actually experience an unsupported beam. You can actually see daylight between those shins and the beam itself. Same condition here and at every other identifiable location in the crawl space. We've got missing vapor barrier in a number of locations, and again, we have no access to a lot of the area at the front and right portions of the crawl. Widespread wood-destroying insect activity was noted, but the bug that we're identifying, we believe it to be, would be a white powder post beetle. There are more than likely areas with major issues, but can't see any from our limited access. So they are present, but they don't appear to have made any real significant impact on the structure. We'd recommend a licensed pest control company and/or framing company be called upon to evaluate the framing and the crawl space to determine if any structural damage has occurred. Eric Haluzik, All Corners Home Inspections.